Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IV, the DS edition. In our last episode, we went down to the bottom floor, we faced Zeromus, we defeated him, and were able to finish the game. So now we are going to go into the post-section area of the game and complete the few tasks that we weren't able to before. Now I mean, Final Fantasy IV technically doesn't have a post-game because what I did here is I just loaded a save from just before I went down to fight Zeromus, so that's basically what this save is. Oh, this is a new enemy actually. I'm going to fight him. Yeah, you want to tell Zemus my weak points. Good luck with that. You are not going anywhere. I'm gonna stop you. This is Zemus's breath. The previous one that we fought was Zemus's malice. And I believe where Zemus's malice uses a lot of physical attacks, this one hits you with magic, or would hit you with magic if you let it do its thing. Obviously, I don't intend to let it do that. Oh, just short of quad 9 there. Flare on this guy. Wham. I do want to fight this one out because you guys haven't seen this enemy before, but I guess as you can tell, Stop is once again the ultimate black magic spell to use against these guys. But I'm probably going to edit out this part, and then once I get back to the upper floors, then I'll continue recording, because the one thing that I find really cheap about the lower levels of this dungeon is you cannot teleport out. If I try to go in here and use teleport, let's see, it's grayed out here. You're not allowed to teleport on these crystalline floors, which I think is just really cheap, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, I'm probably going to pause the recording here, and then once I get back to the upper floors where I actually am allowed to teleport out, then we will pick it up there. I'll see you guys then. Okay, so we are finally back here on B7, which is the first floor where you are allowed to use the teleport spell. So let's get out of here. Alright, so let's head back to the Lunar Whale, and I want to talk a little bit about what we're going to do for the rest of the episode. What I want to focus on now is completing the Namingway quest. In case you guys don't remember who that is, Namingway is the little bunny-like creature who kind of pops up every now and then during your quest, and he's always changing his name, always changing his location. I'm going to put auto battle on here so I can just talk a little bit easier and don't have to worry about fighting in the battle. In Agart, which is the town just before you go to the underworld for the first time, he asks you to get something called a rainbow pudding. Now, the rainbow pudding is a rare drop from enemies that you can get, but it's very unlikely because it is so rare. It's not very common that you'll get the rainbow pudding before he asks for it. I think I managed to do this once during a playthrough where I just got the rainbow pudding, but it's very random chance, very unlikely that that's going to happen in the course of a normal playthrough. Now, when I was in Agart while I was doing the recording, I did use a cheat to get the rainbow pudding. Normally I try not to use cheats, but when I'm doing a recorded playthrough, it's just easier for the sake of time. I didn't want to have to spend dozens of hours trying to get this rare item just so I could continue with recording the story, and I thought, you know what, I'll put in the cheat and then we'll just keep going with the playthrough. But now that we're at that point, I want to show you how you would get the rainbow pudding normally without using cheat codes. So we will do that once we get back to the lunar whale and I'm done dealing with these encounters. I could just run, but it's so easy and so quick, especially with auto battle. These fights aren't going to take too long. I don't anticipate they will. So I just need to wait for the battles to end. And this should be the last battle. There we go. Good old Quake. All right, so let's go here into the lunar whale. And just heal up again. Free healing, why not? Alright, so let's get moving. The first thing that we want to do to get the rainbow pudding is to go here to the Namingway boat. So you want to go and talk to the merchant here. And you want to buy sirens. You want to buy 99 of them, or as many as you can. If you can't, I can afford 99, or, you know, I can get up to 99. If you can't afford that, just buy as many as you can. What it does is when you use the siren, it forces you into an encounter, and depending on where you use it, it can actually help you get the encounter where you can get the rare drops. So now that we have 99 sirens, we're going to go to the places where you can get the rainbow pudding, and through the magic of editing, we are going to jump right there. So the first place that you can farm for rainbow puddings is in this room, which holds a red fang, which I never actually picked up here. There we go. So once you're in this room, what you're going to want to do is make sure that Cecil has the treasure hunter augment for good measure to make sure you have a chance of getting what you want. And then we are going to use a siren. Okay. Samba de Flam. Oh, it puts us in Berserk. What the fetch? That's weird. Oh, it's funny. I'm gonna use the remedy on Rosa. That's kind of funny though. That the music changes. Ouch, he's taking a beating. Did not know they were gonna. Yeah, Cecil's probably gonna die here. Cause, yep, arise and protect on Hollis. The rest of us can just keep attacking. The important thing is I gotta get Cecil back up on my team. And dual cast is taking, yeah, it was way too long for that to come back. Wham. He's gonna start counter kicking. Such a weird, kind of a weird battle, but now he's defending, which is the important thing. Okay, we finally killed one of them. So Asuna, and oh, you're gonna berserker again. That's cheap. The music. Well, okay, if they're just gonna keep doing it, it might be better just to fight it out like this. Just have Cecil defend. I thought that Rosa was protected against Berserk, which is kind of funny. She's gonna, yeah. I was not quite prepared for this, I think. Oh, you guys need to die soon. One of you needs to die. Thank you. Oh, no, he's done. He's down. Suna. Come on. Come on, guys. Take him out. Take out that last one. Flam Princess. These things are nasty. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. Dual cast so slow. It's because I'm using a rise. So it moves very slowly. Still, let's get my other teammates remove Berserk. Hopefully he doesn't use Berserk on them again. There we go. You saw that. That took way too long. But unfortunately I did not get the rainbow pudding, but that's okay. But this is one place that you can just use sirens over and over. The Flam Princesses, they have with the Treasure Hunter, they have a 2% chance of dropping it. So still not great, but this is one of the places where you can go to get the rainbow pudding. The other place that you can do item farming is here in the Antlion Den on B2. If you go into this room and you use a siren in here, you will face 4 yellow jellies. Now these guys have a much lower chance of dropping rainbow puddings. They only have a 0.8% chance with the Treasure Hunter augment. However, as you'll see, they are also much easier to kill. No rainbow pudding this time. But this would be my recommended method because you can just keep using sirens and keep killing them over and over and over and hope to get a lucky drop. And if you run out of sirens, you can just reset your save and you'll have your full amount of sirens again. So anyway, that's the 2 locations you can go to farm for rainbow pudding. And now we're going to get back to the main task of completing the Namingway quest. Okay, so now I've shown you guys how to get the rainbow pudding. So now you can give it to Namingway at Agart. You can complete the quest. You can watch the playthrough to see the other locations or look up on the guide where the other locations are. But now we are going to go and complete the Namingway quest. And oops, I just realized to do that I actually have to interact with the crystal. We need to go back to the blue planet So let's do that. All right, so we're here to speak to Namingway, and I just want to make sure that I did talk to him in Mysidia, because he does show up here with his wife, and I just want to make sure that I didn't skip that part. It's been a while since I last did anything concerning Namingway, and I just want to make sure that he's not here, and we get to listen to the awesome music. No, they're not here. Okay, perfect. So, where is Namingway in the wide world? Well, that's the question. When you're looking for him after speaking to him in the Hummingway abode, he is in a random location. So the only thing you can do is just go to each location and check to see if he's there. The place where you want to start is the Chocobo Forest. He could be in any of the Chocobo forests around the world, so we're going to check those first. And the first one is close to Baron. There it is. It's just finding a place to land is sometimes the trick. There we go. Kind of want to walk around here, see if Namingway is here, but it doesn't appear as though he is. I like the Chocobo theme, but like when you're just in the forests, it's very repetitive. All right. Let's keep taking a look. So there is also a Chocobo forest that is northeast of Fabul, which is going to be our next one to check. So there's the next one. And I could edit this part out, but I think it's important for me to show you going to all the different locations so that you know where they are, instead of me just showing you a list saying, oh, well, here's the locations that you can go. We'll keep looking until we find them. But like I said, he can pop up in any of the Chocobo forests in the world, so we're going to visit each one at a time. So no luck there. Go to a Chocobo forest that I pointed out in our playthrough, the one that is south of Mount Ordeals, and we can just go this way to get there quickly. Where are you? There you are. Ugh, I'm trying to land. Let me land my whale. And of course I get into a battle. How about probably... I may as well just fight it out. Yeah, we're gonna take these things out really quickly. Bam. Quad 9 on everything. Thank you. Da da da. Alright. See if Namingway is hanging around in this forest. Now, he might not even be in the forest at all. There are other places that he can pop up, but I like to check the forests first. Doesn't appear to be there either. Alright, and next we need to go this way towards Troya. Because there's a chocobo forest here. Come on, let me land. There we go. Not showing up here. Okay, so there's a couple more chocobo forests we want to check out. In order to get there, it's easier to ride a chocobo from here. Because most of this is forested area, and it's pretty hard to land your whale near the chocobo forest. But we can just do this. We can check this one. That's where the fat chocobo would be. Don't see him here anywhere. I kind of want to take this little path. He wouldn't be on this path, but I just like to check. I'm not seeing him here. No, okay. Let's get the flyer. I do like this chocobo theme. There's a chocobo forest here on the island. You don't want to land here? I don't think he's gonna let me land here. Alright, fine. I thought I could do it this way, but I guess not. We still have to use a land transportation chocobo to get back to our ship. Hey, you. Give me a ride. Black Chocobo is still just chilling there outside the forest. Alright, let's go over here. Again, I'm getting that weird shadow effect. That looked really odd. I've never seen that playing this game before. I wonder if it's an emulation thing. Alright. Let's see if he is in this forest. Alright, so he did not appear in any of the forests, which means, unfortunately, he's going to be in a dungeon, which means that we're going to have to go into those dungeons to find him, unfortunately. It's always nice if he shows up in a forest, because then it's quick and easy. You don't have to go through the path again, but it looks like this time Namingway is going to force us to do that. first place you can find him is in the underground lake. So you want to enter here from the Damsian side and go in here. And we are in B1. Okay, so you should, if he's here, we should see him pretty quickly. And we'll just keep auto battle on. It's the quickest way to deal with these small fry. Especially if they hit Cecil and we counter when they're gone. Yeah, but he should be over here. If he was here, we would have seen him probably by now. Yeah, so I don't think he's here. If I go in here, is this still... That's B2, yeah, so he would be here. So, we've ruled that out. Oh, I cannot teleport out of here? You don't even let me teleport out of this area? That's silly. And Meridia's warp doesn't work either, I bet. Nope. Okay, so they're gonna make me run back out. Now, I really think it's ridiculous having areas of the game where you can't teleport. Like, what's the point of having a teleport spell if it doesn't let you teleport? Or if they block certain maps so you're not allowed to teleport out of them? Just to my mind, it defeats the purpose of having the spell in the first place. Now, we're going to give you a way to quickly exit at dungeons. Oh, but we're going to make some maps in the dungeons so that you can't teleport out of them. It's stupid, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Alright, anywho. We will go to the next location. Where are we? We're there. So better to go this way. There's another place where you can find Namingway is at the very top of Mount Ordeals. Why he would be chilling up there and not in a forest is beyond my comprehension. Alright, so you've seen me scale Mount Ordeals before, so probably what I'm going to do is just pause my recording here and I'll see you guys at the top. And we will see if Namingway is waiting for us up there. So we are here on the summit. I'm not exactly sure where on the summit he is. We'll kind of take a look around the nook and crannies. I don't know if he's waiting at the very top or what. Just wait for auto battle to go off here. Should be pretty quick. Okay, I think he would be standing there by the staircase if he were here, but we'll just go up to the top and check, make sure he's not up there. And counter kick will end the battle. Auto battle really is useful in instances like this where your team is super overpowered and you don't really want to worry about inputting every single command. You can just sort of set up your team and let them go. Alright, so I'm fairly certain that he's not here. And yes, thankfully we can teleport out of this area. All right, so unfortunately, he was not there at Mount Hobbs, which means the next place we need to check is in the underworld in the Sylph Cave. He's really making us work for it, unfortunately. So it's time to park our whale and grab the falcon. We are going to make one final foray into the underworld. And hopefully we'll find him in the Sylph Cave. Because if not, there's one more place where we can check where he has to be, which is actually back on the moon, ironically. Oh, come on, what? This is, for some reason, it's very hard to land a ship near the Sylph Cave. I don't know why. Something buggy about the game. Alright, time to get my float on. Like I said, I'll probably pause here too and just go to the place where Namingway is supposed to show up. And if he's there, we'll find out shortly. Alright, so we went through the Sylph Cave. We are in the same place where the Mage Masher was in a chest, and you can see that here is Namingway. We found him chilling out here, so let's talk to him. Oh, Cecil, it's good to see you again. Have you been well? I couldn't be better. I've been on a nostalgic journey to remember everything I've lived through. Naturally, though, I cannot remain a Namingway now that I've left the moon. Namingway became going my way, the free spirit. I love it. There are lots of ups and downs in life, but you only live once. It's important to know who you are and live your life to the fullest, even when it's tough. Oh, that's right. I forgot to give you this last time we met. It's an ancestral treasure of my people, and I want you to have it. Obtain safe travel augment. Well then, I'm going to continue traveling wherever the mood strikes me until we meet again. So the safe travel augment is very, very nice. As the name implies, with safe travel, you will not get into any random encounters when you use it. So I'm just going to try to figure out who best to give it to. Let's see here. I kind of feel like Kane, it might be best for Kane, and I forgot to switch him back here to just regular attack. Cry, darkness, but then again, if we have no battles, then he doesn't need cry. So I'm going to give safe travel to Kane. And set that up in his abilities. Instead of cry, avoid enemy encounters. So now I can run through here, and as long as Keen has safe travels on, then we are not going to run into any enemies, which is very, very nice. Okay, I just wanted to show you, as you can see, I haven't gotten into any random encounters, but we are done in here, so hopefully we can teleport out. Yep. Okay guys, so that was the Namingway quest completed. The only thing that we have left to do in this commentary playthrough is face the super bosses. Now, I found out something a little bit when I was researching them. You are only able to take on the super bosses in a new game plus, which means I'm going to have to spend some time starting a new game plus. Basically what that looks like is you restart at level 10, but your characters obtain all the augments and rare items that they acquired from your first playthrough. So you start again with low level characters, but they have abilities that they wouldn't have had at the start of the game, and rare items they wouldn't have had at the start of the game. So next time we come back, I'll load my save file from the New Game Plus. I'll try to get kind of back to this part where the only thing left to do is fight Zeromus. And once we do, then I can take on the super bosses. We'll see how that goes. I might end up getting some more game overs, but we'll see what happens. Thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll see you again soon.